So it is 11 o'clock at night, and I was falling asleep, but now I'm wide awake because I had an exciting moment in the annals of my life. And it was just really funny what happened. So I'm kind of riled up. So I said, well, since I can't sleep, I'll go ahead and lose myself in meaningful thought. But I find that my mind is wandering onto thought that isn't very meaningful. Started thinking about stupid questions men ask women when they're in new relationships, and I decided to make a list of, I want to say dumbass questions, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say um, these are questions I would strongly advise against asking your woman. So this is going to be a little bit of advice. Men, these are a few questions that you should never, never, ever, ever ask your woman. Never ask your woman how many sexual partners she had and actually expect her to answer honestly, because when you ask a woman that question, the first thing she's going to do is freeze because she's not going to know what kind of number you're expecting. And it doesn't matter if she's an experienced woman or not. That is just a deer in the headlights moment. Nothing good can come out of that question. You will never hear what you think you should hear. And honestly, what do you expect to hear from that? Do you expect her to say two, you and some other guy? Do you expect her to say she was a virgin until she met you? You know, honestly, what do you expect from that? And if she doesn't want to answer the question, let it go. Let it go. Don't sit at the table together and make a list of your sexual conquest and compare notes. That's a bad thing to do. Like I said, if she doesn't want to answer the question, let it go. And don't try to, keep poking and prodding by saying, well, is it more than the number of fingers I have on one hand? Is it the amount of fingers I have on two hands? Don't do that. Just let it go. What does it matter at this point? You're both having sex out of wedlock. So the question of how many sexual partners you have is really quite an irrelevant point. Is an irrelevant point. There's no point in even going there. Stay away from it. And definitely, whether you two decide to whether she decides to answer that question or not, don't continue to try to get information from her, like say asking, do you know any of them? Don't do that. Never ask a chick if she has had sexual relations with someone you think you might know. That was in the past. That was in the absolute past. She's with you now. Don't worry about anything that happened before she hooked up with you. You guys are vibing, you're feeling each other, you're trying to be together. All that shit in the past, it needs to stay in the past, because trust me, you have skeletons in your closet too that you kind of want to let sleeping dogs lie. Let her sleeping dogs lie too. And anyway, even if it's not scandalous, it's really kind of none of your business. That's the kind of thing you open up to. That's the kind of thing that she'll open up with you over time. Let this information learn about her naturally. Let it unfold naturally. Don't do that. Never ask how you stack up compared to her other lovers. There is going to always be someone who is better in bed than you are. Okay? You are not the best all and in all. Now, there's a possibility you could be. Kudos to you. But don't expect her to lie. Don't get an honest answer and then get mad. Don't become disgruntled because she didn't feed your ego and lie to you. So moving the fuck on. Don't ask her if she sucked anyone else's dick besides yours. Like, really, what does it matter? You've already been Frenching her and kissing her all up anyway. Don't You gonna wait till she does it to you, and then all of a sudden you wanna know, how many other dicks have you sucked? No, it's too late now, man. You done kissed John, Harry, and Dan already, so don't even worry about it. And then, oh my gosh, do not ask, did she swallow? Never ask your woman if she swallowed. Okay? Oh, this is oh my gosh, I hope she's smart enough not to answer that question. But if she's dumb enough to answer that question and she goes, yeah, don't ask her if yours tastes better than the other guys. Don't ask her how your flavor compares to her other lovers. Just don't do it. This is kind of tacky anyway. I can give reasons why you shouldn't ask that question, but that seems self-explanatory besides the fact that it's tacky. But and why would you want to know that? What does it matter? This anyway. So don't ask her about her sexual exploits. And then when she tells you something that you guys haven't done, ask, why don't you do that with me? That puts her in an uncomfortable situation of having to explain to you that she doesn't want to do it with you and why. It might not be you personally. It might just she's come to the conclusion that's just something she doesn't want to do anymore. But if she doesn't want to do that with you, don't press the issue and make a big stink about it. This is my personal favorite. Never ask your woman to lick your butthole. If that's not something she voluntarily chooses to do as some type of gift or special reason, or maybe she just likes getting down like that. If she doesn't, that's not something she does on her own. Don't ask for it. And I'm gonna say this is last but not least, but definitely my favorite. Never ask your woman if she's sure you're the father.